What up, boys? It's Gaz, and welcome to the Warframe video. So we have quite a discovery for you today, and that is going to be a stealth buff, bug, whatever it actually is, with beam weapons and multi-shot, and how multi-shot on beam weapons is better than before. Before we get into it, make sure you check out the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Gaz_TTV, and make sure you sub to this YouTube channel if you have not already, so we can keep the community growing and get all the good strats out to you guys. Alright, so multi-shot on beam weapons. Here's a quick, brief, really brief and simple history of how multi-shot used to work on beam weapons. So, how multi-shot would work on beam weapons before is that it would not make you shoot two laser beams or beams or whatever on your weapon. So, for example, on this Kuva Nukor, if I put multi-shot mods in here, it would make me do increased damage. It says 2.2 multi-shot right there. What that actually means is my damage is doubled and it doesn't do anything else. It won't apply two status effects on that tick of damage. It won't crit double or something like that. But recently, I don't know what hotfix or patch this happened in, now multi-shot mods on beam weapons will make it so you apply status effects twice. It is a gigantic buff to status chance per shot on beam weapons, and it makes the Kuva Nukor even more ridiculous for getting maximum status effects on an enemy. Let's just quickly showcase that as best as I can technically right now with 50% status chance on the Nukor, which it has innately. We're going to just summon some enemies in and shoot them for one tick of damage and see if it will be a coin flip if we get a status proc or not. So right there, no status proc. Let's do it again. Right there. I mean, it's 50%. I can't really display it exactly. But yeah, it is a coin flip to get a status proc, yes or no. With the same exact build, we will put multi-shot on there. It will be guaranteed to proc status with the multi-shot on there because it's going 2 ticks of damage, or rather 2 ticks of status at the same time there. They're stacking on top of each other. Now, this change is going to make multi-shot actually worth slotting on your beam weapons for condition overload purposes. And honestly, since you're getting more damage and more status effects on normal beam weapon builds, you might as well throw some multi-shot in there as well. As you can see right there, that was 1 tick of damage, 2 radiation procs. So, as far as I'm aware, that's the best way I can showcase it to you guys. So, you can stack up a lot of status effects very easily with this. For things like the Amprex, for the new infested tentacle kit gun, multi-shot will make it so you are getting more procs there. So here is a full condition overload setup here. If you don't have a Riven, just put Seeker in that slot for punch through, because that's literally what my Riven is for punch through. Got viral, heat, and radiation, and it has the built-in status effect of microwave in the background, which will also count for condition overload. So 2.8 multi-shot. There's fire rate and multi-shot on this lethal torrent mod, and there's also just 120% multi-shot on barrel diffusion. We've got Saxum Spittle for increased status chance and the passive of making the enemies explode in blast and impact damage on death. If you don't want to run Saxum Spittle, and you're maybe trying to do some shield getting shenanigans, you can go for Augur Seeker for increased status duration with your viral procs and radiation procs. Although I like to go for Saxum Spittle over that. Alright, so just quickly, let's just show. They're going to get so many procs near instantly. I believe it's 180% status chance with our current build. Let's do 1 tick of it and see how many procs we get. That was 3 shots. I have fire rate on. It was hard to control it. Full virals procs. 10. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, pretty much. And if we just hold the trigger down on them, the heat procs go to ridiculous amounts. I don't know how long it's been like this, but I'll tell you right now, it has not always been like this. And now beam weapons have a status buff. So, definitely maybe start rolling multi-shot on your Rivens, unless they can decide it's like a bug or something like that. I am definitely okay with this, and it makes Kuva Nukor even better for getting full conditioner overload procs on the enemy. Let's quickly show what a DPS Nukor build looks like nowadays as well. And keep in mind, this is a heat Kuva Nukor. A lot of people like the magnetic Kuva Nukor for maximum damage and all that. Now we've got Primed Expel Corpus, or Corrupted actually, and we've got highest weighted into heat, and viral is second highest weighted. You can actually put a critical chance mod here if you want more consistent crits and not have to switch out the Bane mod. So let's just do that here. The Bane mod will give you more damage technically. So this is going to be a heat proc focused build right here, and this will annihilate lower level missions. Go for a headshot here. As you can see, like, they are getting lots of proc, and this is with hardly as much stats chance as the previous build. Also very good for proccing Finisher Overload. So yeah, it basically just got a big buff. That's how I'm going to explain it to you guys. And things like the Phantasma. Actually, I think beam shotguns have been like this for a while, to be honest. But let's go over some other stuff. So let's see what we got. The Amprex could be the Galaxian Vandal. There we go. This should get. I have that damage of multi-shot ribbons. This is perfect. Multi-shot here. As you can see, I wasn't running any I was running this multi-shot mod. But this is going to be a lot of procs. 106%. And that's without multi-shot. We got 3.1 multi-shot with split chamber and my Riven. So they will be viral heated very, very much. So give that a quick shot here. And yeah, it did not always used to be like this, like I said, but I will take it for sure. So yeah. Those heat procs are pretty good. Of course, the Bane mod's going to make your damage over time effects much stronger. And then that actually, as long as this is not a bug, according to DE, this will basically change all of my Kuva Nukor and Beam Weapon builds going forward. Where, if you ever see a Kuva Nukor video, or a build from my previous videos, and it doesn't have multi-shot on there, that is incorrect. Because, as far as I'm concerned, whatever mod you be putting in the slot that you have the multi-shot on in this build is not as valuable as 120% multi, because that's basically giving you double status chance right there. Maybe Lethal Torrent could probably get switched out for maybe something else with more status. So potentially, maybe you want to an Augur Seeker. I don't think the 60% extra you need after that is very necessary, because as you can see right here, 120. Having 180 is not as important as having over 100. So you can maybe put Sure Shot in that slot, but like I said, I don't really think you need to do that. So it's going to definitely be up to you. Get 215 flat. You'll get so many procs from that with the multi-shot bonus on there, because we got 2.2 here. That might actually be better, because we already have a fire rate on here with anemic agility, but it's going to be honestly up to you guys. We also got eject magazine to make sure we reload the weapon while we're swinging our melee around for that conditioner overload goodness. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. I'm not trying to get it nerfed. I'm trying to keep you guys informed, and that is always the purpose of the channel. If you think I'm getting stuff nerfed, well, why don't you hate the devs, not the players? Because the players are trying to help you, or at least I'm trying to help you. So, yeah, guys. So for more videos going forward, I want to just give a really, really brief synopsis of what happened on the dev stream yesterday. Basically, Rebecca and the devs said there will be no big update for the rest of the year. That's about, a month and a half-ish before we are planning to get any big update. Now, they're like, oh yeah, no Railjack Revisited this year. I'm like, wait, we were supposed to get a Railjack Revisited? So they were actually planning to release the Kuva Lich, or the Corpus Liches this December, and that is getting pushed back. What I'm wondering is if we're still going to get the status rework this December. I'm guessing no, just the way they were talking. But things we are getting this December, we are getting the Lavos Warframe, and we are getting Necromechs in indoor missions. And that's all we know. So that might be, at least there's other games out to play right now. Cyberpunk's coming out in a couple days here. Maybe you're grinding that Destiny 2 DLC. Maybe you're playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I don't know. Genshin Impact, I'm sure people are still playing that. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Make sure that you potentially tinker with your Kuva Nukor build if you're trying to go for max status chance. And, yeah, take it easy, guys. Peace.